Lila and Daisy were playing in the meadow. The sun was setting and the sky was awash in hues of orange and purple. It was a beautiful summer evening.
Let's go home, Daisy. It's getting late.
Daisy nodded. She picked up her teddy bear. They held hands and walked towards home. As they strolled along, a melody drifted on the air. It was a beautiful tune. It seemed to come from the old willow tree at the edge of the meadow.
What's that sound?
Lila shook her head.
I don't know, but it sounds magical.
The girls tiptoed towards the willow tree. The music grew louder. It seemed to be calling to them. Lila peeked behind the tree's drooping branches.
Daisy, look!
The willow tree wasn't a tree anymore. It was a shimmering doorway. Stars twinkled within. A silvery path led into the light. Without a word, Lila and Daisy stepped onto the path. They held their breath as they were bathed in starlight. The world dissolved around them. When they opened their eyes, they were in a breathtaking place. Sparkling lights danced in the sky. Clouds were spun from cotton candy. A magnificent carousel shimmered before them. The carousel was a sight to behold. Horses with shimmering manes galloped around a central platform. Each horse was a different color of the rainbow. Stars twinkled in their eyes, but something was wrong. The carousel wasn't moving. It stood still and silent. Its magic seemed to be asleep.
Why isn't it spinning?
A nearby firefly blinked sadly.
The starlit carousel has lost its song. Without music, it can't spin.
Lila and Daisy looked at each other, determined.
We have to help!
But how can we find the carousel's song?
The firefly fluttered closer. Lila and Daisy followed the firefly. It led them down a path of moonbeams. They giggled as they skipped through fields of twinkling grass. Soon they arrived at a floating island. A grand castle shimmered on top. It sparkled like a diamond in the sky. And there, curled up on a cloud, was a fluffy cat. The cat shimmered like stardust. He looked very sad. Next to him lay a beautiful harp crafted from starlight. Its strings were tangled. The song is hidden inside the star harp. The stardust cat guards the harp, but he's lost his way. Follow the whispering wind. It will lead you to the stardust cat.
Excuse me, are you the Stardust Cat?
I am, but I've lost my way, and now my harp has no song.
Don't worry, we can help untangle it.
Lila and Daisy carefully began to work on the harp strings. They worked together, their fingers nimble and quick. As they worked, the Stardust Cat told them about his home. He was the guardian of the constellations. He used the star harp to sing the stars into the sky each night. Finally, the last tangle was undone. The harp strings gleamed free and clear. The Stardust Cat gently plucked the strings of the harp. A beautiful melody filled the air. It was the same tune Lila and Daisy had heard in the meadow. The music drifted across the sky. It reached the starlit carousel, filling it with magic. The carousel began to spin, slowly at first, then faster and faster. Beautiful lights danced around it. The Stardust Cat smiled. With a grateful purr, he leapt into the sky. He transformed into a constellation of twinkling stars. Lila and Daisy found themselves back in the meadow. The willow tree swayed gently in the breeze. The magical music was gone, but they could still hear it faintly in their hearts. Holding hands, they walked towards home. They knew they would never forget their adventure on the starlit carousel. They had helped bring back the music and the magic, and they had made a friend among the stars.